Wow, what a day. So if everybody hasn't heard yet, Logan is going to fight, and there are huge updates here. Huge updates. Logan's going to fight. We got a much better angle of this whole thing. I did 2 live streams on this today because I was live watching the press conference when the entire thing happened, where, I guess if you've been living under a rock, Logan threw a bottle at Dillon, and Dillon smashed a microphone on Logan's face. Logan did not respond. Logan covered up and just went off stage, cut and bleeding. And for a second there, they had Mike Perry squared up with Dillon Danis because they were saying that Logan wasn't going to fight. Now, I am going to tell you what is going on now because I'm going to peel the curtain back a little bit, and also I'll show you that video, literally the best angle possible of this entire thing, because you can see that Logan's cut instantly. Now, the video that I'm going to show you has a lot of views, 6 million views, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it, but we're going to talk about it anyway, because now we're going to talk about Logan's mental game going into this fight now, because I gotta talk about that, and then and we'll go from there. Now, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Thriving, we're blowing up, dude. The channel's blowing up. Channel is blowing up, getting thousands of followers every week, and I appreciate that. If you guys go follow me on Instagram and Twitter too. Handle Real Jesse on Fire, because I can't grow there otherwise. I appreciate you guys. All right, so let's jump right into this. All right, so here's the angle, and then I'm going to tell you what's going on off stage. Check this out. See, cut instantly. And then he gets dotted in the head with the bottle. We'll watch it again, obviously. Boom, he starts it, and then boom, just smashes him in the head with it. He's instantly cut. Gets hit in the head with the bottle. Dillon's boy. Okay, so let's actually, you know what? Let's run this slow motion really quick, just to get so Dillon, look at Dillon's face. Dillon's like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" Boom. Bap. He just smashes him in the face with it, dude. And then Logan is instantly cut. Not a bad cut, in terms of the fight, but bleeding instantaneously, right? So why is all of this notable? So obviously for a second there, they squared up Dillon and Mike Perry. So that's when I did my live stream and I was like, fight's off. That's because Mike Perry had gotten squared up with Dillon. So we assumed that Logan wasn't fighting. But Logan is fighting, and we know that because Logan, so we got this too. Here we go. So this is what Logan said, and I want to comment on this too. So Logan says, Dillon can't escape me. Fight is very much happening. Stakes just got higher. Right. So let's talk about that, because you think, right? So here's the thing that I want to, this is serious now, because before, when everybody's like, "Oh, it's a work. And I said, I'm like, this is not a work, dude. You know what? Let me apologize to everybody really quick. So during the live stream, I kept playing it over and over, and I was like, listen to that. And I realized now on the live stream, you couldn't hear it. Because when I watched it back, I was like, oh my God. So I was playing it over and over, and people were like, it's a work. And I'm kind of like, what are you talking about? And you couldn't hear it. So you could hear it from my side, but you literally could not hear it. Actually, you know what? Here, I know you'll be able to hear it here. So let me just play what I was hearing on my side, just because I'm embarrassed that I kept saying that to you guys. So really quick, let me just play this. This is what I was hearing. That. Listen. That. I assume you can hear it here, but through StreamYard, which is ghetto, you couldn't hear it. So I was when I watched it back, I was embarrassed. I just wanted to show you guys that. Now, anyways, getting back to the point. So Logan tweets out, stakes just got higher. It's like, yeah. But now I want you to think about the mental game of the fight game, all right? Because what just happened is enormous as far as I'm concerned in terms of mental going into the fight, right? Because Logan, in his mind, what does he think of Dillon Danis? Seriously, what does he think of Dillon Danis? He thinks Dillon Danis is all talk. He really believes that. He looks at Dillon like he's all talk. He's like, now you're going to have to fight me. He's in there training. He's Rocky IV. You know what I mean? Dillon's been punking him. He's been exposing his girlfriend. He files a lawsuit. Everybody's hammering him for the lawsuit. You know, he's starting to feel like you have to feel the pressure. I don't care who you are, dude. When you're on the wrong side of an avalanche of negative criticism on social media, dude, it's heavy. You know, I'm nowhere near famous enough to have any kind of real life experience with this. But I'm telling you, like, even like when you get like a really small amount of feedback on, like, you know, I post a video and I say whatever and people hammer me in the comments, it's like, geez, I've taken videos down before because of that. Not recently, but like when I was first doing it, like if I had a video that was, you know, people were hammering me in the comments, like I'm like, oh my God, I would take the video down. Okay, Logan has a whole world hammering him already over the lawsuit, and he just figured that out very recently. He feels, you know, he feels like he owes it to his girl to defend it. He's kind of trapped between a rock and a hard place. He can't, like, you know what I mean? He's in a tough spot. And I'm not sure that he realizes that, like, if he starches Dillon, that makes everything okay. It actually doesn't. He's got a ton of pressure already. But as it relates to Dillon as a fighter, he's looking at him like, this guy's a joke, dude. I'm going to run through this guy and then we'll figure it out from there. Okay, well, he got into an altercation with Dillon today and Dillon smashed his face. Do you know what I mean? Like this is not a small thing. Logan's not like some kind of heavily experienced street fight guy. Now, he's a tough ass dude. I am not, listen, don't hear this as me being like, I'm hard, Logan's not. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, Logan's super athletic. He obviously knows how to fight. He's a tough ass guy. If he ends up winning this fight, I will have a lot of respect for him, given the current circumstances. But the bottom line is, he got in a street fight with Dillon today, and Dillon smashed him in the face with a microphone, and he did it so hard that Logan didn't even try to fight back, dude. That's what I'm saying. Is like if someone throws, if you're close to another man and they make some kind of violent, you know, like forward motion towards you, they punch you, they push you, whatever, your natural reaction is to go back at them. Logan's is, I mean, anybody's. You know what I mean? Like anybody's is. And I mean, I would think Logan's would be. He got hit with that microphone and his reaction was, holy shit, I just got smashed in the face with a weapon. And he just turtled up, and then he got hit with a bottle. Now he goes backstage bleeding from his interaction with Dillon, the guy he's fighting tomorrow. Dillon just cut him and made him bleed in their first interaction. And now he's back there and he's having to talk about whether or not he's going to fight it still. Do you know what I mean? Like, confidence is everything. Confidence is everything. He had a violent interaction with this guy, and this guy won. There's just no bottom line. He won. Now, I will be totally straight with you. When this first happened, I was like, what is Dillon doing, dude? What is he do? Like, at first, because I'm like, dude, he just hit him with a microphone. I thought the fight was going to be off. You know, it's lucky the cut was here. If it's here, you might have a serious problem. Nonetheless, but now that the fight is still on, there's not like charges being pressed. We're not having any lawsuits, whatever. It's like, dude, Logan threw a bottle. Like, everybody initially, when they were like, dude, Logan fucked around and found out, I was like, oh my God, you guys, he hit him with a microphone. But now they're right. I was wrong and they were right. Because now the fight's still on. Fight's still on, dude. Logan got beat up today. You know what I mean? Like, Logan lost a fight today to Dillon Danis, straight up. And lost in a way where it's like, Dillon is crazier than me. Like, Dillon took it to a place I wasn't willing to go. And then honestly, when you watch Dillon's reaction to it, dude, like when he squares up with Mike Perry, he is like completely unfazed. He looks zero nervous. He's just like, yeah, what's up, dude? Like, it makes you think he's crazy. Like, he's a psycho. I'm telling you right now, major swing of who has the mental edge now today. I mean, bottom line, that's just a huge swing towards Dillon. If I'm a betting man now, I'm betting Dillon, I think, dude. I mean, I would have been betting Logan, but now, I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's a big listen, like I'm saying, if Logan is able to take all of the things that have happened with Nina and the lawsuit and all the pressure from everybody, people talking all this shit, his best friend running away from him in the video that he did about me, you know? And then at the press conference, he comes in, he's running his mouth, and he throws a bottle, and then Dillon smashes his face with a microphone. He's bleeding everywhere. Everybody thinks he's going to walk away from the fight, and he's still going to fight. If he comes out there and still wins, like if he comes out and he knocks out Dillon, dude, I will have endless respect for Logan. But I don't know, dude. Dillon just got a major one-up on him now, dude. Psychologically. Just think about it if you're him. Honestly, just think about it if you're Logan. Think about it if you're Logan. You think he's ever lost a fight before? Like lost a real fight like that? You know, losing in a decision to KSI is not losing a fight. That's not losing a fight. Getting choked out by Craig Jones in a jiu-jitsu training session, that's not losing a fight. You know you're going to lose. Like, that's the thing. It's like, it's all about how you see yourself. You know what I mean? Like, a fight with another man is all about how you see yourself. You go and you're training jiu-jitsu with Craig Jones, and you're like, oh, you know, I got some wrestling, I'm fast. You know you're not going to win, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you're fast, you're strong, you're great, WWE wrestler, but you know you're not going to win a submission grappling match against Craig Jones. So when Craig Jones chokes you, it doesn't hurt your ego. You go into it like a smart person looking to learn as much as you can, like I do every day in jiu-jitsu when I train with guys that are Craig Jones level. You know what I mean? You go into a boxing match with KSI and you lose by decision and it was really pretty close, could have gone either way. That's, you know, you're like, all right, I lost, but it's not like it crushed your ego. That's not a man-to-man loss. Today, he got punked in front of the entire world. Like, he knows it. They squared up. He was not expecting a response. He unprompted threw a bottle at Dillon. Dillon smashed him in the head with a microphone, cut his face, and then he got dotted with another one, and he ducked off stage like this with no response. That'll fuck with your ego. That will fuck with your ego. So, I don't know, man. We'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. Now, another thing I was going to say is, you know who's the toughest guy here is this little dude. Well, I guess he's not that little, but Bryce Hall. If you guys have not seen this guy fight, as soon as this is over, go to YouTube and watch Bryce Hall beat KFC. Watch that. Because Bryce Hall is a YouTuber who was like, I'll box. And he boxed bare knuckle and starched the dude that he fought. And he's so fast, dude. He is nasty, dude. Like, he is super nasty. 10 out of 10 nasty. Logan do not want that fight. Dillon don't want that fight. I'm going to be honest, like, even in an MMA fight, it's like, Dillon, as soon as he grabs a wrist, it's over. But like, this guy moves. This guy's so explosive. I was shocked by how good he was, how explosive he was, how scary he was. Like, if I ended up, there was like, all right, Jesse, I'll fucking and it was like, all right, boxing match with Logan. I'm not saying for sure I would win, but I wouldn't be like afraid. You know, I watched the BKFC thing with Bryce Hall. And if it was like, all right, dude, be a bare knuckle boxing match with Bryce Hall, I'd be like, fuck. Like, I'd be training fucking, the fear is what would get me to the gym every day, where I would be like, I better fucking put in 8 hours today because this guy is going to hurt me if I don't. And he might hurt me anyway. He's nasty, dude. He is fucking nasty. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Here's what I really think too, though, is let's assume that Dillon wins for a second, right? Let's say Dillon wins. You know what's next? He fights Jake in one of the biggest blockbuster fights of all time. For real, all time. For real. He will make so much money, it'll be absolutely outlandish. Jake and Dillon together will make so much money if he beats Logan tomorrow, especially if he wins by knockout. And the buildup will be absolutely biblical. And I will be there for all of it. Be there for all of it, dude. I'll do fake interviews every single day. Anyway, so that's probably enough. That's what I got. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Subscribe to the channel. Peace. Oh, yeah, that's it. Actually, it's not it. I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Yo Kratom, because I love these guys. They have been sponsoring this channel for 2 years. They always pay every month. I order stuff from them every day. Well, wait, what? I mean, I take shit that they sent me every day, but every time you order, it's there in 2 days. Bulk Kratom, $60 kilograms. It is the most reliable shit ever, and it's really good. Give them a run. YoKratom.com. You will love it. You will love it. All right, that's what I got. Love you guys. Bye.